Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have Happy Eclipse Day. Hello, Joanna. How are we doing? Today we have a reading for you, not surprisingly, about transformation. The eclipse is a time for us to move forward and change things that need to be changed, right? Well, it looks to me like we have somebody deciding to leave their old life behind them. They could be moving on from, well, I mean, it's a thief card, right? So they might not necessarily be an actual pickpocket, right? But they've made some decisions they're not super proud of, associated with people that maybe were bad influences, because we do have the mature woman in the reverse. But I feel like even though this person has been surrounded by negative energy, there's something genuine or altruistic in this person that has been brought to light, or use the word activated. There's a desire to be a different person, a better person, perhaps. All right, let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hello, Tiana. How are you doing? Let's see. We're talking about transformation, so I'm going to go with the Earth and Bone Oracle. All right. Number 22, Enchanter. Self-evaluation, awakening, purpose, independence, confidence. Can I like high five myself? Because I'm pretty sure that's what I just said. Yeah, taking a look in the mirror, right? What can I do? What do I want my life to be like? What do I like about myself? Because that's an important question. Okay, y'all? Like, I'm not telling you to like find a way to be cocky or overly confident or obnoxious. Don't do that. But we all need to have the ability to love ourselves. So it's a good idea every once in a while to remind yourself what makes you a badass, right? Hello there, Jen. How are you? Hello, Terry. And then we've got number 32, the Serpent. Rebirth, nonconformity, new approaches, unconventionality. So we may see the Hierophant or the Tower in the reverse, as both of those would indicate a desire to take a different approach or do something a little bit unexpected. Deanna. Obviously major change, though. Like I said, we have somebody going through a transformation. Very appropriate for today. Oh, come on. It's like stuck. Okay. All right. I think we might have to grab a few from the Voyage of the Soul, since clearly we have somebody that is focusing inward. I didn't expect that one. I do like surprises, though, so it's cool, you guys. So we have Fate. To be honest, I quite often look at this card as a little bit of like a twin flame vibe. It's so different from the other cards. So you can see the other two have a different format in terms of how the words are on the actual cards, right? Fate literally just says fate in the middle of the card, and it's got this all like hypnotic vibe, right? I feel like love has awakened this masculine energy. I say masculine because of the imagery, but let's keep in mind that everyone has both feminine and masculine within them, right? But we have somebody that it's like peak happiness If they think of some of their happiest memories, it's with this person or of this person. But there's been issues with the polarity card. We know that we have some very significant differences between these two. There may be quite the age difference. There might be difference in where you come from, how you look, what you believe, who you associate with. But we've got pull and magnetic on this card. No matter what happens, these two think about each other. So kind of an interesting reading when we're talking about the eclipse happening today, right? All right, well, let's get some tarot, shall we? This is the Golden Art Nouveau. Hello, Renata. How are you doing? Oops. That was like trying to run away from me. I don't know if you saw that. Like when I tried to flip this Eight of Swords in the reverse over, it like almost like crawled across the table. It feels to me like somebody gets the green light, maybe gets paid, maybe picks up their car from the shop, but something enables this person to move and they're like, deuces, I'm out. And then we have the Sun card. What are they moving towards? They're moving towards somebody that makes them happy. Hello there, Claudia. How are you doing? Aw, thank you. We've got the Magician in the reverse. Four of Swords, Five of Swords. So the community in which this masculine found themselves, maybe I won't say masculine, maybe I'll say, because it's this official person, right? Somebody who had the ability to be a leader within them this entire time, but maybe was a bit misdirected or misguided. This official person was being held back, immobilized, discouraged. With the Magician in the reverse, it feels to me like there were circumstances that were really difficult to sidestep or handle, which may have led to this person feeling controlling in other areas of their life. This person may have had a really difficult childhood. Because it's making me think of, I don't know how to say that. I'll just say it. There were times where I felt out of control in my life, so I would find weird things to control, right? You can see that with addiction, eating disorders, anything. Sometimes when we don't have the control we want, we exert it in other areas to compensate or make ourselves feel like we still have some power, right? But I don't know. I think this person just got like mixed up in the wrong crowd. And noticed a significant difference in their energy when they were around these people and when they were not. Very contaminated. And there was an effort made by this community or somebody within this community, could be like a best friend or an ex. Hi there, Kimberly. How are you doing? Hello, Mountain Girl. Hello, Becca. Hello, Carrie. That made this person realize who they were dealing with. Like, trying to think of a good example. I was hanging out with some friends and, like, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 of us, and didn't know them super well, but felt like I vibed. And then after a few drinks, one of them was comfortable using a slur around me and the others. And I was not supportive. Don't tolerate that. Like, not looking to start fights, but I'm the type of person that'll speak up and say, I'm not okay with that language. Like, if you're going to continue to use that, I'm going to leave and probably never talk to you again. Hi there, Paul. How are you doing? Somebody here did something foolish. Fool in the reverse. This comes across to me as somebody trying to manipulate a situation pertaining to this official person, trying to control them, trying to keep them from something, trying to keep them from someone. But they didn't go about it the right way. They did it in a way where they got caught. They did it in a way where it wasn't effective. They ended up having the energy come back on them, right? Hand fully in the cookie jar. I'm glad to hear it, Paul. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Emperor in the reverse. I don't like that at all. It feels like it would be this immature woman, but you're going to have to figure it out for yourself. There's somebody in particular within this community that was very focused on placing obstacles or creating issues for this official person, like not wanting them to fully realize their potential. Magician in the reverse, Emperor in the reverse. I don't want you to know the power that you have. Big old middle finger to anybody who feels that way about anyone. You want to like strip them of their power? I mean, hey, maybe there's been an abuse of power and then we can like talk about it. But this isn't somebody who's been abusing any power. This is somebody being controlled by another person out of fear, out of malice. There's a lot of red in this deck, so I tend to call that out. But it's noticeable for me right now. It kind of makes me feel like things got violent. I don't really like talking about that, but I'm going to be honest. It kind of feels like something went too far. We have Temperance in the reverse. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Chariot in the reverse. Yeah, there's a realization happening on the part of this official person, the Emperor in the reverse. I kind of hesitate to call him that because I do really feel like somebody tried to like tie their hands. But this is somebody, it's like I see them struggling in a straitjacket. And that's not to make any jokes about mental health, but it's like, I know I have the power, but somebody has like restricted me. With Temperance in the reverse, this could imply we had some sort of addiction, but I feel like for the majority view, this is more so talking about the fact that it was an oil and water situation. I might be able to wear a mask or kind of like play chameleon a little bit and, you know, appear as if I am one of you. But one of these things just doesn't belong because this official person actually is a leader or has a good heart, is perhaps smarter than these individuals, has a calling or a purpose to make a significant change. There's something here that started to not sit right with this person and push them to think about, why am I letting this create stagnation in my life? Five of Pentacles in the reverse. What can I do to get things back on track? We're going to go with the situations deck. So nightlife kind of lends a little credibility to that idea that this might have been a community with a lot of partying or centered around, clubbing, for example. But I also feel like we have, remember how that Eight of Swords in the reverse just like kind of jumped? I also feel like we have somebody that is ready to take a risk. I'm not trying to flip you off. I'm sorry. They're very focused on something, right? With financial support in the reverse, this makes me feel like somebody has figured out their money. It's in the reverse. It kind of makes me feel like there's something that this person doesn't have to pay for anymore. So, like canceling Netflix. Silly excuse of a analogy, but this person has reduced what they owe in some way. Settlement, yeah, agreement, compromise. So for some of you, if this person pays child support, they may have been overpaying, and that was making it difficult for them to be able to move towards you or live with you, whatever it is. There's something here financially that has been renegotiated or eased up so that this person has access. We have settlement being paired up with tragedy and insatiable. Forbidden love. I told you there's something different about these two, right? The polarity card. Whoever these two are that are feeling pulled towards one another, there is definitely a sense of like, can't stop thinking about you, or I really just want you. But there was like real life crap that had to get figured out first. Like, I have to figure out where I'm going to live. I have to like end this. I have to quit this job. I have to do whatever it is. They had to figure out their money first and foremost, but they're making progress on it. In honor of Joanna. All right, what else do we have? Five of Wands, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This immature woman from the past or from the community of not so great people is getting a taste of their own medicine. That's how I see this. So we have somebody that thought they could control this official person. And I'm going to just go out on a limb here, guys, and say that this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse was also pretty confident they could control other things. So they are seen as manipulative or like in people's business. Right? Definitely a gossiper. The Hermit. Ace of Swords in the reverse. The moon. This this official person, we might start calling them the hermit, because we've had a couple of signs now that this person is looking within, evaluating the things around them, making big changes, or working towards change, right? This person has a secret. Look at the mountains. They're realizing something. They're becoming wiser or more observant, but they're not saying anything. I'm trying to think. It's like my friends sometimes do this thing where you think you're posing for a picture, but it's really a video. So you do that lame thing where you're like posing and it gets unnatural and awkward, and you're like, are you done yet? And they're like, I was taking a video the whole time. Got you. You look so dumb. This person has a little bit of that energy right now where it's like they know what's going to happen. They're not telling someone, or they're not telling anyone. And there might be a little bit of a smirk on this person's face. Either, well, actually, I kind of feel like it's both. Number one, it's like, man, you people are so like self-congratulatory. You're just so pleased with who you are, but you're actually kind of awful. And I am making an exit, so I don't have to deal with you anymore. So there's like a little bit of a smirk for that. And then there's also a little bit of a smirk of, when you find out, you are going to shit yourself. Hi there, Christina. How we doing? All right, what else do we have? Empress and the reverse. High Priestess, Nine of Pentacles. So this is how I'm seeing them, because this is pre-Empress energy and this is Empress in the reverse. So these are not, again, oil and water, right? Five of Wands, competition. This Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, the immature woman, saw this High Priestess, Nine of Pentacles, awesome person, and felt threatened. Because let me just tell you, I don't know if you can pick up on the energy for these cards through YouTube, but this is like somebody who everything they touch turns to gold. When they walk into a room, people look at them. When they have ideas, they go somewhere, they do something with it. They don't just like, oh, someday I'm going to be like famous and do that. No, they actually like invest in it, right? This is somebody who people don't forget. So with this Empress in the reverse, we had somebody jealous, perhaps, trying to outdo this Nine of Pentacles. But this Nine of Pentacles has her eyes closed. She's like completely oblivious. Like, oh, what? You have a problem with me? Why? I'm just like over here like dancing. Why are you so angry? So Four of Swords, Strength, Five of Pentacles. So it feels to me like encountering this love interest for this official person was helpful because they were able to compare and contrast. This is what healthy connections look like. This is what it looks like when people are, you know, confident but not like cocky. And this is what it looks like when people have issues with connections, you know, get jealous, feel the need to control people. Because we definitely have control problems here. I don't know who you are, but you need to put the puppets down. Like I'm literally picturing someone who just has like a puppet room at their house because like, I just need to have control. Just like let it go. I don't know. Do some yoga. Find Jesus, okay? Do something. Four of Swords, Strength, and Five of Pentacles. When I fully understand what I've been dealing with or what I've been tolerating from other people, because I get a glimpse or a taste of that real, like, that good, right? Like somebody who's actually like open, caring, considerate, no hidden motives. Like, what? That's weird. It led to this official person deciding to end something. Because the Five of Pentacles, look, there's literally like a plant dying, right? You ditched yoga? Tiana, how could you? Also, Christina. I love you. You're just freaking hilarious. We're gonna have to find a way to do that barbecue at some point, aren't we? Okay, so this is the hidden truth. You guys, I made a mess. Okay, so we have, I can't reach out. You let me down. Wow, that's awfully judgy. Sorry. I'll be more mature. They're dealing with a lot right now. But why do we have you let me down? I watch your social media. I saved your texts and messages. This is somebody who relives those conversations by rereading them or by, watching your reels or whatever you're posting. Well, I want you back. I do love you. What's that song? I want you back again. I want to say it's like from the 60s. It's not the Monkees, is it? Someone help me out with that. I was just listening to it. And Christina! Oh my God. You make a girl blush, and girl, I don't blush easy. That's hilarious. I'll bring the pork. All right, we need some love tarot, don't you think? Hi, Peggy. How are we doing? Happy Eclipse Day. Can we talk about the timing? Oh, that's interesting as well. Someone wants to start a family with you. I want to have a family with you. I know you'd be an amazing parent, and I dream of the day I can experience raising a family together. Ooh, Lord. All right. So we have kind of a reference back to this financial support card. Focused on money. I'm currently focusing on my career and finances. My main priority is financial stability. Again, like I said, they're working to get to a point where they have the money they need to like make a change or come towards you. Feeling lost. I'm trying to make this work, but I feel so lost. I don't know what to do or say anymore, and it's just easier to stay in silence. So if you're no contact, it's because this person doesn't really know how to proceed right now. They do miss you. They do love you. I wish things were different. And all right, these are the little guys, the little rider wave. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone is going through, honestly, it kind of feels like a breakup, but it could be like that kind of vibe, but with friends or family. Hierophant in the reverse. I think I called that out at the beginning of the reading. This person is having to change their approach because they realize you're not going to necessarily follow the same patterns as other people are. So that's why they have to change up their normal way of doing things. Four of Swords in the reverse. Chariot. There's still something that needs to be resolved here that's blocking this person. And we do have a little bit of loneliness coming through. Five of Pentacles. They feel left out by the Empress. Five of Swords in the reverse. I want you back with the Five of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, this is somebody who wants to apologize or make amends, make things right. There's something they really feel like they need to tell you. I love this. Remember, we had the Emperor in the reverse, and now we have the Emperor in the upright. This is somebody who is correcting what has been holding them back. They're freeing themselves from these chains. Wow. I was literally pointing at the Eight of Swords in the reverse, about to say that's what we started with. This person feels like you freed them from a situation where they were self-sacrificing. They were being used, they were being controlled, or they were being kind of like subjugated by another person. And now they're getting their freedom back or their power back. Good for you. Everyone should be able to do that. All right. I hope you enjoy the eclipse. I don't know, maybe some of you have already been through it, but I love you all. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes, and I will see you on the next reading. Bye, guys.